And we're live, if my mic was in the correct location. There we go. Now we're live. I'm Jeff, the half-assed vTuber. Other vTubers have skills, talents, and stuff. Right now, we're just looking at a wall. Brilliant wall. We're in a box, that's right. This is where I left myself. I shall just repair the box. Anyway. Let's see how much iron spawned when I disconnected. Well, before I disconnected. We'll just rearrange those. There we go. Got a little bit of iron there. Today's plan, we're going to go to the Nether and prep a room. Didn't I have a boat somewhere around here? Is the boat in my inventory? No. There's a boat over there. Did I bring a boat with me? Pretty sure that's not my boat. Pretty sure I left my boat somewhere. Oh. Looks like we're going on foot. Ah, there's my other base. I do need to work on that. Probably should make that tower taller as well. Maybe not. Probably should make it as tall as that tower, really. Anyway. We're going to go to the, we're going to make a room to kill the wither, and then we're going to kill it. Well, that's the ultimate plan. Hopefully it'll work. We're going to summon a whole ton of iron golems and just mess around. Let's see. Nope, not that box, this box. This is our box full of cold stuff. This is our box full of iron. Okay. Tried the color code stuff, didn't do a very good job. This should be more than enough iron and stuff to summon iron golems. And for our kill room, we have a lot of obsidian and more obsidian. In fact, we'll just put this box down. This box isn't full, so we'll just grab what's in here and chuck it in the box. In case we need more. Brilliant. I'll just chuck that back in there. What else do we have? We have fireworks. We have a box full of my gear. Box full of emeralds. We have what we need to summon the wither. 3 wither skeleton skulls. And soul sand. I did have more of these, but somehow the 3 that I had from previously went missing. I'm not sure where they went. But anyway, we've got golden apples, plenty of those, spent all day today farming trees. Box full of potions and arrows. That's my irons. Box full of milks. And we don't need to worry about the gold. And snow buckets, because we're going to get rid of some bedrock with snow. That way we can create a room that it shouldn't be able to escape from, hopefully. We probably don't need these 2 buckets here. We've got plenty of powdered snow in the thing. I do need a lot more copper though. Where did all my copper go? I farmed so much of it. And I cooked it, and yeah. I had stacks going through here. I think someone's been to my base and they've nicked some of the stuff. I'm going to have to be more careful in the future, it seems. Because what little copper I did have, I put up there. And then I had some leftover stuff, because I figured I needed a lot more to do these, so I went through my chests. I went to here, I grabbed most of the copper out of here, I've put a few back in there since. And I then proceeded to smelt it all up, and it's gone. Someone stole it. But, oh well. Them's the breaks. There's a villager assigning itself to that, which I don't really want, but I'll worry about that some other time. And I was testing out if I could summon an iron golem in a 3 high area, and I can. So, that's good. Anyway, let us... What else do we need for this? Ah, yes. My plan is that I want a lot of wither roses as well, so... we got some eggs. We'll put some more eggs in there, like so. I think ultimately I'm going to have another storage shed where I just have the precious items. That way people won't nick them anymore. Even though I'm pretty sure they nicked them out of my smelting chest. Since then, though, I've smelted a lot of glass and nether bricks, which were smelting at the same time as the copper. Anyway, we shall put the eggs in here for the time being. We've got a long journey to go to get to where we want to actually do all this. What do I need in here? I want... probably don't need any of those. Do I have an end chest? I do. I shall take that with me. And I shall take potion of fire resist. Probably 2 potions of fire resist, just because... Well, we'll keep one on the bar. And... oh, pretty sure we're not going to need any bricks. We're going to have bricks when we get there. I don't want to get there and then have to come all the way back to get something, because that would be annoying. Ah, that's right, fences. We've got a little cow there. He gave us all the milk. I had to go and get him from another island. We need fences. There's some fences. There's some sticks, some wood. 62 should be enough. That's for us to put the chickens in. We're going to summon plenty of chickens to you know, kill the well, have the wither kill them so that we can get the wither roses. We're going to just chuck that box in there. That's a storage box for any netherrack that we pick up, because I've been converting it all into bricks. And there's our little map of the island. Bedrock maps don't look that impressive. All these towers here should be the same, but yet 2 of them look like that, 2 of them look like that, and the middle one is sort of a mixture of the 2. Not sure why that happens, but that's what's happening. Oh, let's go to the nether and see the spot that I'm planning to do it in. I should probably take some scaffolding. We'll just quickly grab some scaffolding and then leave. I'm thinking that when I get the nether star, which is what I really want, I'm going to put it here. I'm going to dig down and I'm going to build a ruined temple on top of it. I think that'll look quite nice. I'll also eventually finish all these other constructions. Yeah, what was I grabbing? I was grabbing scaffolding. That's right. Got plenty of arrows. I've made some healing arrows that will be quite useful to have. Which box are they in? Here we go. We'll just grab that many. And I pretty much used up an entire diamond hoe harvesting leaves to try and get apples. After a few hours, 32 apples was all I could get. And then I used the gold farm to convert them all into golden apples. I forgot how expensive that is. That's gold, gold bars, whatever they're called. Let's just respawn on that bed. Probably not the best place to respawn at, because if I need to go back to the base without soul speed boots on me, it'd be problematic. But I think I've got some soul speed boots down there, so, you know, that's all good. As for in here, I've been making a glass tunnel. That goes that way. To the fortress. I've sort of got a little bit lazy here at mining out the blocks to do the glass tunnel, especially since those ghasts were shooting at me quite a bit, so I got annoyed. As you can see, we've got our entrance here, and that's our old entrance. I went exploring through there to find a blaze spawner, and I found 2 pretty much right next to each other. So I might create a blaze farm of some type. But we'll wait and see. For the time being, let's go prep a place to kill the wither. Now I'm going to do it at the maximum height that you can go in the nether of Bedrock, because we can remove some of the bedrock and create a more structurally sound box, if you will. And I'm going to do it 2,000 blocks north. So I've already dug the tunnel to where I plan to do it. This way it's so far out of the way of anybody that's going to do anything in the nether that hopefully if I can't kill it, it won't cause a problem. And if someone resets the nether, it'll die, hopefully. Well, that's the plan anyway. Anyway, we have to run 2,000 blocks this way, because I think I did it at negative 2,200, which, strangely enough, is the north direction in the game. Don't know why. Well, actually, I could probably understand why they did it that way. Yeah, I won't go into that. Anyway, so, things that were going to happen today. I was going to watch the debut of the second generation of HoloLive EN, but it was all cancelled for the time being. Postponed, if you will. As they were apparently having technical issues. Which hopefully is technical issues and not like some other situation in the past that HoloLive had where they had to fire a person before they even debuted. Man, why do I have such a hard time saying that word? Anyway, judging by how fast we're running down this road, we should get there within 5 minutes at least. Ah, yes, I wasn't used to encountering lava and magma blocks at this height. That was quite unusual. Encountered them a few times. And there was even some glowstone up here at one point, which I think that was about 1,500 or something. Ah, yes. As you can tell from the white dust stuff, I'm pretty sure that means that we've been running through basalt, or whatever it's called, deltas. It's a very big biome by the looks of things. It goes on forever. And I think our base spawned in at the start. Oh, look at him, he's suffocating in a wall. We'll help him out by sticking him with a sword. And now the little guys get up. We'll just take care of them real quick. Get ourselves a single magma cream. Not sure what I'm going to do with that. Probably throw it away, because I don't need it. Oh yes, that's right. This is roughly the 1,000 mark. I put down a chest there at some point and removed it later. So we'll just continue on along down this way. It is unfortunate that someone's been stealing stuff on the server. So obviously I'm going to need to make a secondary storage base that people won't know about. Oh yes, this is where the glowstone was, and there was a tunnel going somewhere. Didn't bother following it. Didn't expect them to be up this high. Yeah, not sure where I'm going to put my new storage. Maybe I'll do it in the old undersea temple place. Put it down there. Might clean it out of water. Not sure. Oh, that was another area of magma and magma blocks. Lava and magma blocks. Whereas technically, since we're underground, all lava is magma. Because it only becomes lava when it reaches the surface. I think. Don't quote me on that one. I'm not a geologist. Then again, how many people really are geologists? I know the person that used to run my Pathfinder group was a geologist. Wonder what he's up to these days. Unfortunately, the whole pandemic thing last year sort of saw an end to most of my role-playing. I've still got one role-playing group that plays Dark Heresy 2, which is pretty fun. I like that. Oh, we're 1,600 now. Not too far to go now. And look at that, I was roughly correct at about 5 minutes. As I said that at 11 minutes into the video, and now we're at 15 minutes into the video. So we should hopefully get to the end within a minute or so to make my prediction come true. On the note of other streams, I was watching Gura's Minecraft stream the other day, and she made a conduit in her base, which was quite good. I think I might do that. Someone gave me a conduit at the very beginning of the game, very beginning of this world. Not entirely sure why. I didn't really have a plan to use it, because if I put it down, there's a chance that it might kill the Guardians before the Guardian farm does it. But, you know, it might help when setting up the Guardian farm if I have the thing there killing the Guardians as I'm putting the pillars in to stop them from spawning. Of course, I could just drain the entire place out of water and then they can't spawn anyway. But that would take a really long time. And that would really be really annoying. Oh, well, we're nearly there. It's probably at 2,200 or something. So, I was partially wrong there. I predicted 5 minutes down the tunnel. Looks like it'll be 6 or 7 minutes in total. But I think we're nearly there, as I can see my end chest that I didn't need to have one in my inventory. Forgot that I had left one here. Anyway, well, oh, that's right, I stopped here because there was a hollow area and stuff, and I just couldn't be bothered. And I was looking at this bedrock. I think we'll use the corner of that bedrock there as a basis for the box that we're going to be doing this in. We'll just chuck that away, and we'll chuck these magma things into this box full of eggs. In fact, we should probably get a few of these out. We'll just put that there for the time being. And we'll get some lights in here so it's not so dark. There we go. Okay, let's see how we're going to do this. So, I'm thinking we make it about 10 by 10 on the outside of the box. Or maybe we do that on that side. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and that would be 10. But we might instead do 9, because that corner there will make a good wall, I think. We are going to have to mine out the wall a little. As we're going to... Well, that one's not going to be the corner. It'll be part of the corner. There'll be obsidian here and along here. So we've done that. So let's... Actually, let's test that we can actually destroy bedrock using the snow method. It's in here. We need snow. We need cauldrons. Let's just grab 2 powdered snows. In fact, we don't need the food on our bar at the moment. So, that's the wall, this is the ceiling. So we're going to put that there, we're going to put some snow in it, put some more snow in it, get our snow back, get this cauldron back, and collect that. And we destroyed the bedrock. Excellent, so we know that works. And that is fine by me. So we're going to do 9 that way, and this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll just do that. Then collect our powdered snows. 7, 8, 9. Excellent. And there's bedrock there. That'll help us out nicely. And we'll just get rid of this bit here. And if we tunnel through, we'll get to there. Excellent. And we'll just go through and create ourselves a... It'll take a little while doing this, I think. What was that sound? It's a good thing that powdered snow does not melt in the nether. Oh well, if I was using that section there as part of the box to hold the wither, it would work really well. Of course, creating a box this big probably is not needed. You could probably do it with a much smaller box. I'm just going to try it with a box this big. So we need to just clear out all this. And the floor, we're going to make it 3 deep of... 3 deep. Oh yeah, that's a high ceiling there. That's going to cause issues. Yeah, we're going to make the floor 3 deep of obsidian. Hopefully, with 10 by 10, that would be 100 obsidian on each floor, which would be 300 to create the floor. And that should be easy enough to do. We'll just get rid of all this netherrack in here. It's just going to get in the way. And that bit there. Maybe we should make this part here the wall. I shouldn't have removed the bedrock there. Ultimately, when you're choosing a space to do all this, you probably want to find a space where the bedrock is down really low. That's why I picked this bit here. But I'm starting to think that maybe I should move it slightly so that it's, instead of here, over here. As this area probably has better bedrock placing. Yeah, just looking at this, I could probably create a better room using this side as a wall than this bit. Yeah. Ultimately, you need to spend some time trying to find a good location to do it. You want as much bedrock as possible after all. But for this, I think we'll just go with our original plan of here. We might slim the room up a little bit and use this bit here as the wall. So we might fill this back in with some of that to tell me that that's where it's going to go. And we'll just destroy some of these walls. Oh, I didn't realize that there was such a gap there. Anyway. And we just go through and do that. We need to clear out a good portion of this. This will be part of our wall here, so this block here has to go. I cannot remember how far up the bedrock is, so how far we can go. But by the looks of things, it goes up quite far. I'm wondering if that's the highest limit there. So as long as we should be fine going like, so there'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. We should be fine doing what we're doing, because this here will I think we can go one higher than that. Or maybe not. That was a silly thing to do. Now I've got a hole there that the wither might go through. Let's hope it doesn't go up there. Let's hope it doesn't go up there. We'll grab some obsidian and and we'll put a block there. and hope that that doesn't happen. There we go. That's part of the wall anyway, if I remember right. Yeah, the wall's going to go here. In fact, we'll just mine this bit out here. That's this is how I'm going to be getting in and out of here, this corner. Or maybe I won't use this corner. I'll go out here. Yeah, that looks like a much better location for me to be going in and out of this section. So yeah. Oh well. I might double layer that with obsidian ultimately. So yeah, we just got the slow process of clearing out all this space, and then hoping that the wither doesn't fly out of the hole that we accidentally made. Oh man, I didn't realize just how long this was going to take. Maybe I should load up on more snow. We'll just we don't need the sword at the moment, or the fire things. We don't need torches. Actually, torches, we'll place someone around on various blocks that we're not getting rid of. Yeah, we'll do that. And all these inner ones, we're going to have to get rid of them sooner or later. Okay. And we don't need that. We need more snow, though. Spent a little bit of time in an ice biome. There's a glacial biome near my base, and by near it's like 500 blocks away. So I suppose it's semi-close. Or as the I was trying to remember what the Chinese tried to claim that their country was near Arctic or something, which was just hilarious because they're nowhere near it. Oops. What happens if I put 3 in there, I wonder? Let's do that with the next one. Or is there another one hanging this low down that we could get rid of? No. That's 3 high there, so we'll just put that there and go 1, 2, 3. Nope, we lost a bucket of snow. Can't do that. It is a pity. Oh, we've learnt a valuable lesson. Let's remove this one here, and then we'll do the ones behind it. This wall here. Oh man, that is not a good wall. Should have made it this wall instead. Yeah. Oh, you live and learn. No doubt I'll probably create another one of these in the future in a much better location. This wall here would have been perfect actually as one of the walls, but I've already removed a large chunk of it. And I think we'll be high enough up that that gap there probably won't be too much of a concern. Anyway, we shall go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3. Oh man, yeah, this is going to take a long time. Anyway, we need some food on our bar by the looks of things. Yep, so we'll remove that one there. This pillar here is going to be an issue. So we're going to have to do something to make sure that it can't get through some of these locations. But I'm not sure what. Obsidian is the best bet that we have, but it's not exactly indestructible. The blue attacks from the wither will get through there. I could ultimately leave... I should have left the little bit of bedrock that was there and just curved in slightly. Yeah, we could do that actually. If I leave this bit of bedrock and then just curve in. If we do lose the wither fight, I'm going to lose all my gear and a lot of stuff. Oops. Well, there goes a couple more buckets of snow. Or just, luckily I brought plenty with me. I need to not do that. Let's see. So I probably want to leave that one there. So it'll force it not to be able to get through. But this one here is going to go. Sounds of all the slapping of those magma cubes, though, is annoying. But luckily, wherever they are, they can't get me. I have no clue where they are, though. This one here... Oh, that's not where I wanted it. It's got nothing above it either. The slow progress of doing this. So, while these ones curve in there, I'm thinking these two go. This is such a nice little bug that someone found. I think I'm going to leave that one there. That way it'll help with this wall slightly. Not very much though. Still going to need to fill in with some good old obsidian. Right. And let's see, over here we can get rid of most of this chunk here of bedrock. This would have made a great corner of our kill chamber. If I had been willing to spend the time to actually look at where everything was. So you probably do want to clear out a good area of stuff and then decide on what would make the best area of bedrock to cut out. We did not do that. This stuff here is low enough. This stuff here, well, that stuff there is low enough. This stuff here is not. Yeah, that's 4 down, and that is only 3 down. Which, it'll make a good enough wall, but there'll be gaps. Gaps that I don't like. Especially since this wall here is slightly different from what it should be. We need enough space that we can summon enough iron golems to take care of the boss. And hopefully not die. If need be, I'll have to create like a tunnel in. And then summon iron golems outside the tunnel and then send them in. Which I suppose in itself would be funny. But all the while, the wither will be regenning. Because I think it regens 1 health a second. Which is quite a bit of health when you think about it. And we will get rid of these blocks. And this block. Yep. Did I just uncover that block there by accident? I have no clue. This block here, we don't need it because there's a space behind it. So apparently there's a way of killing the wither by suffocating it in the end portal. But I've never been able to get that to work. So we're just going to do it this way. That's the corner there, so we want to trim into this area. And we need to get that snow back, so there we go. And the room's taking shape. Still got plenty of bedrock that I need to remove before we can start doing any obsidian work in here. These walls should be able to hold the wither quite nicely. At 3 height we can put the obsidian floor at this level here. Which means probably my way in and out will probably be there instead of over here. Yeah, especially since this wall sticks out slightly, it should make it much nicer. That's part of the wall, and boom. More bedrock gone. Oops. I have no clue how to get rid of bedrock under you anymore. Apparently there's a way of doing it with dark oak, but it's never worked whenever I've tried. So maybe my game's glitchy, maybe JC Plays game is glitchy and it allows them to do that. I don't know. Because those are the videos that I tend to watch. It's the JC Plays ones for how to actually build stuff. Not that this is something that he tells you to build, because he's got a great farming video of how to use the wither to farm a whole ton of blocks from trees to stuff. Or at least I think that's what he's got. Plus, he's also got a video on how to farm bedrock. Not that you can really do that on a server without pissing a whole ton of people off. Yeah. Because having bedrock on a server is quite a grieving block. You could build it all around someone's house, forcing them to be stuck permanently in there. Or something. Or just ruin their builds with it. So we won't be doing anything like that. What did I just pick up there? Anyway, this bit here, due to the holes here, I'm thinking this block here has to stay. So we allow it to curve in slightly. And we'll probably allow that to curve in slightly as well. Just to save us time on having to create this place. Because, well, this will be a small room to work with. We're going to have to be very careful that that we can get enough iron golems in here to actually do this. Oh yeah, there's another hole in the wall there that we're going to have to be very careful about. ultimately, I think this room here will do for what we want it to. Oops. It's a pity buckets of snow don't stack. But I can understand why they wouldn't want them to stack. Some of the sounds in the nether are quite disconcerting. Oh, there's one of those. I should pick it up. But yeah, I was watching Gura's stream, as I was saying earlier, and she was putting some quartz pillars in her building around where the conduit was. And I was like, oh, that looks pretty nice. I could do a build similar to that, but have it be a ruined sort of place of worship. Ah, looks like whoever it was left the realm. Yeah, someone wanted to buy some gold off me, some gold blocks. But they wanted an entire stack, and they effectively wanted it for free. And I was like, that's an entire night of just standing next to my gold farm. I don't want to sell that for free. But apparently one diamond block was too much for them. Well, maybe I should have left those there. It would have been a better wall section. I think we'll free up this space here as well, actually, instead of having it curve up. I'm getting a bit smoother at carving out the bedrock, that's for certain. And I think we'll carve out that bit as well. Okay. Then we've got ourselves a nice little room here. We could probably carve this bit out. It would put us at risk of the wither potentially flying out this direction. But oh, what about this bit here? Yeah, I'm thinking that I leave that in and I just have a little corner bit here where I can retreat to if need be. And we'll put the obsidian at this level. The level is going to be the floor. And then we're going to have to carve out the space below this so we can have a 3-layer deep obsidian floor. That way it should be able to survive the explosions enough that we don't have to worry too much. So luckily netherrack mines out ridiculously fast. We're going to need some blocks on our bar there. And we'll just... Sort of wasn't expecting there to be any lava up here. Should have known better. There's always lava. I am hoping that there'll be no lava below this. Because the one thing that can destroy Nether Star is lava. Anyway, we'll grab some obsidian. We'll get rid of some netherrack. And we'll put our snow away because we don't need it. Yes, we only lost a couple of buckets of snow to mistakes. Excellent. And let's just put these into our bar so we can actually place them down. So this here is the corner of the thing. So we'll just get rid of those blocks. And then it goes that way. So that's the floor. So we go 2 below that. And that will be, the room's probably not going to be big enough. I'm hoping it's going to be big enough. Oh, I need to mine out a little bit more, it seems. Oops, that's probably a little bit too low. There we go. Oh yes, get rid of this. Can't have any of those blocks in here. They'll be blown up with the simplest of breezes. Maybe I'll... no, I won't do that. I was thinking a wall of... Oh, that's right, we need to put an extra one there, just in case. You don't want it trying to fly up through that hole. Oops. And there we go, a wall. Is this floor low enough? Well, if need be, we can always mine out the area underneath and put another layer, I suppose. Now, on my solo world, not the one that I was currently playing, which I should really go back and do some episodes at, just because, yeah, you should never abandon your solo world when you're playing on a server. This wall here is a pretty good wall for this side, actually. This wall here could have been a little bit better. We'll just up the thickness of it. Even if it gets through part... Oh yeah, this is the floor as well. What am I doing? Yeah, I wasn't thinking there. So this will be a doorway. That's high enough for me to get through. And we just fill this area up with obsidian. Good old hard to destroy obsidian. Apparently there's a way of building a room that's just constant pistons in motion so it can't blow them up. Because apparently it can't destroy pistons that are moving. Which would be hilarious. I might have to try that one day. We'll just get these here because this floor is about to... We'll just light it up nicely. There we go. If need be, we can always extend this room that way and make it longer. Or that... Oh, we probably don't want to extend it that way because look at that wall. That is a nice wall of bedrock. Nice wall of bedrock. An average wall of bedrock. Not so much bedrock on this side. So we'll just fill it full of obsidian. There we go. Probably should have made that too thick or something. Because it is going to blast a hole through it. Yeah. And we don't want it to blast a hole through it. I think crying obsidian is as hard as normal obsidian. But I'm not sure. So I might chuck some crying obsidian in here as well. Just because this will be my exit point. Yeah, maybe I should get rid of this bit here. Anyway, we'll just do this. We don't need to... Ah, it's there now. We'll just finish it off. Okay. think this will be the room that we kill it in. It's a fairly small room. Probably should have made a bigger room. Probably should have brought some ladders. But that should be good enough for getting up there. I might... Oh, where is my obsidian box? We'll just chuck some obsidian in there for the time being. I need the secondary obsidian box. Grab some of these. Just so I know that this is where the entrance point is, so I don't get lost at any given stage. Excellent. Okay. Don't want to waste up too much of my precious crying obsidian. And I'll just chuck these blocks in here because we don't really need them. Okay. So, we'll get rid of these lights. Because they'll just be in the way. Think we summon the wither against that pillar there. So let's just grab our wither summoning stuff here. So this will be where we summon the wither. Boom. We put a fence in front of it. Then we chuck a whole ton of chicken eggs up there. So we put that there. We summon all the iron golems on this side. Hopefully we can get enough iron golems to do some damage. We're probably not going to get 50 in there, but we should get enough that... I should probably make this hallway longer, actually. Yeah, let's do that. Let's make the hallway longer. This place is not going to be big enough to do to kill it. We know roughly what we want out of this place. We'll just light it up again. Probably not there because I'm going to get rid of those ones in a second. Or maybe I'll make the hallway thinner there, have it 3 wide, and then expand out into another room so I can summon iron golems in safety in here. And summon the wither through there. My plan is that I want to kill the wither a couple of times, even though today is just going to be the test run. Let's grab our snow again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And these. Actually, we'll put that back on our bar there. Just realized I don't need 8, I only needed 6. Okay. Let's go and expand this hallway a little bit. Because we don't want the wither in this section here because of that hole that I accidentally put up in the ceiling. So we'll just mine this away. And we'll just come down here and put that away for the time being. And we'll continue our construction of this place. So we'll have a 3 wide hole here, so we'll get rid of this. Yeah, 3 wide, even though this whole place isn't very wide to begin with. Yeah, 3 wide there. That way I can have some sort of wall thing protecting me from this room, from that room. If it goes into the corner over there, then it won't be able to shoot through this at me. And I like that. Ultimately, can an iron golem go through a 2 wide gap, or does it need a 3 wide gap? We can keep this bit here and force the iron golems to go through a narrower... Oh, what am I doing? I need to actually get rid of those. I don't know how big of the room that I want back here is going to be. Ultimately, this part of the room is already done. I think I just want to double up the size and go 9 that way. And I'm just hoping that I can find enough good walls in here that it should be fine. So we might go down 2 here, because we'll lower it by another level when we need to. Just so we can see what we're working with through here. Ultimately, having some of the floor be bedrock would be lovely, but I know that's not going to be possible with the way that I need to destroy the bedrock. I have to put the cauldron underneath it, and that doesn't really work out so well. We're hearing lots of slapping from the slimes that are somewhere around. Don't know where they are, but they're highly annoying. Highly annoying sounds. But these walls here are looking pretty good with the minimum amount of obsidian that I had to put in them. So we'll just mine some of this out and see what we're dealing with here. I think a 2 wide doorway is probably going to be fine. Okay, so that's where our old wall was. I think we continue with that wall along here. I think that wall is it's in a good location. I think maybe we put this as the corner here. So maybe I mark that off with some obsidian. We have some obsidian on a bar. We do that. That's going to be our corner. Unless, of course, this wall here can be better done with this chunk of bedrock. On my solo world, before there was powdered snow, I discovered that... Well, I didn't discover. I had to look quite a lot to try and find a place where there was a bedrock hole, effectively. Enough space to summon the wither without it escaping easily. And while it did take a while, I believe I found one at one stage. Well, I did find one because I used it. Anyway, this wall here... Wait, which part of it is... That's the corner. Oh. Oh, there appears to be a hollow space down there. No wonder I'm hearing a lot of stuff. Which means that when I clear this out, there's going to be a gap below. Anyway. Let us continue with what we're doing here. We'll just swap to these blocks for the time being. And some food. We'll swap to food, actually. Because we're already an hour into this, and we haven't even started the killing section of it. We're still only part of the way through the prep work. But, you know, prep work is very important. What's on the other side of this? I'm thinking having this wall here stick out slightly is probably fine. because there's nothing behind it. And I'd rather have bedrock than obsidian walls. So we'll just continue on like this. Nice and relaxing snow. Oops. Of course, it would be a little bit more relaxing if those slimes weren't there, doing what slimes do, making slap sounds. Oh, that is truly annoying sounds. Yeah. But that is the game. Can't really do much about that. Unless I go and find them. And I'm not going to do that because that is a pointless waste of time. I think that was all the snow back. All my buckets seem to be full there, so that's all good. This hallway here doesn't need this little bit of the hallway, so we'll just clear it out. Oh, where is my last... Down this hole. Okay. So that is 2 wide. Maybe I should make it 3 wide just in case. Because we don't want the iron golems to get stuck after all. Better safe than sorry. We'll just clear that up. This will be a nice little hallway bit. Yeah. Really wish I could use some of these bedrocks as floors, but oops. That ain't happening. Is this a 3 by... Nope. It's just that. This does take forever to do. But it should hopefully be worth it, because killing the wither is one of the hardest things you can do in the game. So cheesing it is probably a very wise thing to do, especially when you're on a server that doesn't have the best latency, like this one. Because I really don't want to get myself killed. This wall here is fine for what I'm planning. As for the other games that I've been playing recently, the Orcs Must Die 3, I've been thinking about that level that I got stuck on, and I think I'm going to have to put the defences inside, as that might be the only way to actually succeed at it. The defences on the inside of that level is probably the way to go. Because I can make them run around the entire outer ring of the inside, which is a weird way of saying that. The outer ring of the inside. Wouldn't they just make it the outside? But no, it's the inside. Let's see. So yeah, I need to get rid of these two here. I've just been realigning myself there to make sure that I'm not cutting out any bedrock that I need. And what do we have back here? We have lots of bedrock. Maybe I should have just... Yeah, I should push the wall back slightly. That's a much better location than what I was going to do. Oh, why am I even removing this? Yeah, that wall there is good. This wall here will be probably our weakest wall, as it always is. But back to doing this. So, on that note, we should remove some of the blocks stopping us from going that way. What's behind this block is lots of bedrock, except for there. So I'm thinking... Okay, yeah, we'll get rid of this one. We'll take the risk. Because hopefully, yeah, there's not much room for it to go there. Won't be able to get very far. And I'll probably chuck some obsidian back there just to stop it from going that way. We might just remove some of those red blocks there and put obsidian in its place later. Once I go grab the obsidian. And I noticed that in Orcs Must Die 3 that I could go into Rift Lord mode, which is what Nightmare mode is now called. And that would allow me to get even more skulls from the completion of it. Because apparently there's another mini campaign after the main campaign where you play as the original War Mage. And by the original War Mage I mean the one from Orcs Must Die 1 and 2. Because I'm not sure what the lore is in that game for who the original War Mage was. There probably was one at some point. We can probably get rid of this one here. Because that wall there's looking pretty decent. Even though... What do we have back here? What are we working with here? Do I need to extend the room this way a little bit? If I did, I could... the floor's going here. I think what we've got going here is probably going to be good enough. I'm not going to find a solid, like, wall of bedrock anywhere, I think. Because this is the floor. That there would probably be the best bet. If I did need to carve into this area, it would be quite nice. But I think that's just excess work. I think we continue using this as the wall. And I just double up the layer of obsidian there. I think that'll be the weakest wall of the entire place. This hole here, I'm not liking this hole. But there's not much that we can do about it. There's no bedrock in front of it for us to use. And we've still got plenty of bedrock here that we need to clear out, so we'll just continue clearing that out. Oops. What else happened in Minecraft? I watched the chain of building that they did last night for the preparation of the HoloEN server being linked to the HoloJP server. And so they did a relay of building where everybody got like half an hour to build. And I must say, some of their buildings that they managed to do in half an hour was better than the stuff that I've been building in multiple hours. Some of them are very talented at what they do, and well, they've had a lot of experience at doing it. We'll keep that pillar there, just so, just to help cut back on the thing potentially getting out that way. I keep jumping at my own monitor, my own other monitor, because the movement out of the corner of my eye catches me off guard. And yeah, out of those builds that they did, I think Muna's one was quite nice. She did a little statue thing that I'm planning to copy, because it was a statue with glowing eyes and stuff made out of stone. And she probably copied it from somewhere else. But maybe not. Anyway, I'm going to copy that one. And, oh man, that bit of wall would be really nice, but there's a nicer bit of wall right back here, I think. Well, I say that, but there is a small hole in this bit of the wall. Yeah, but it's only right here. So maybe there and there. That's where that hole is. So I'm thinking if I keep the 2 in front of it, it should be fine. So we'll get rid of this one. How did I lose a bucket there? There we go. I don't remember when I did that. Oh, and there was a red brick there to get rid of. Okay. So the wall, this here is still going to be a problem, I think. But ultimately, it's coming along nicely. This here, we kept it because there was nothing behind it. And a lot of these walls will be fine, or will hopefully be fine. Yeah, so if I wanted to pull these things up with Bedrock, JC Plays has a great tutorial on how to turn the main end portal, the exit the end, into a farm for Bedrock. But, you know, it makes it so you can't use the portal. And I don't think people would be very happy about that. Not happy about that bit of hole there, so maybe I'll keep that block. Yeah, we'll keep that one so that it can't really fly that way very well. And we'll get rid of these ones. Oops. Man, that slapping sound is getting even more intense. Intense slapping. Right, yeah, this is coming along nicely. Coming along nicely indeed. Just so much bedrock that we have to clear out. Ah, I forgot that he was even on the realm. He doesn't talk much. Yeah, we're keeping those two, so we're getting rid of this one here. And we need to get rid of these three. It's going to be a bit bigger than I was originally planning. Originally I was going to do a 10 by 10, but after looking at the space here, that would have been way too small. So we're just going to expand it all the way. Oh, there's another red brick that we need to get rid of. Yeah, we're going to expand it all the way over here. Hopefully I don't create too big of a space, because then it'll just be annoying to try and kill the wither in it. But it's looking good so far. The iron golems, I believe they can reach up to a few blocks above them, so even if the floor gets whacked out a little bit, they should still be able to take care of it. Which is why I'm only making the whole room 3 high in the end. I was keeping that block, pretty sure. I wasn't meant to get rid of the one below it. Did I get rid of the one below it by mistake? I don't know. Can't remember. Oops. Anyway, we'll get rid of those ones. I really wish this hole in the wall wasn't there, but we're never going to find the perfect spot. Well, we probably could find the perfect spot. There's probably somewhere where the bedrock is just like a solid chunk. But if a place like that exists, I don't know where it would be. Oops. But this is probably very boring content. Luckily, according to my viewer count, I have no viewers at the moment. It's sort of weird that I'm a streamer that actually prefers streaming when there's no one watching. When people start watching, then I get too nervous. And I don't know what to do. Because I start going into the whole shit, what should I talk about mode, instead of just mindlessly rambling like I am now. Because who doesn't enjoy a good mindless ramble? Right, so we'll leave that part in there, and man, that slapping is just getting so freaking annoying. We'll just mine out this way a little bit so we can get to here, so we can get to our buckets and, well, to our supplies, I mean. Oh yeah, this is quite the cave system down here. I don't have my weapon on me. Should I put my weapon on me? Yeah, why not? I'm going to need it eventually anyway. And we'll chuck our ice away in cauldrons, because we don't need those. Time to go kill some things and put some torches around. Oh wait, no, they spawn in light still. This area is way too many. And there's a skeleton. Okay, you know what? We're not going to worry about that. Doing that would take way too long. Oh, no, he came up to say hello. Okay. You can just go back down there. And take your trash items with you. There you go. Thank you for playing. Goodbye. Are we deep enough? We are, so we'll just fill that in. Yeah, I really wanted to do four deep floors, but that would require way too much obsidian. Oh, that's quite the, you know what? I might have to go down there and just get rid of any, magma that's underneath this place. And that's a very wise decision by the looks of things. There's a lot of magma under here. So we'll just, okay, that's a weird thing to see. Obviously, we're still in the basalt delta area, and there's a large cave system down here. This was probably a foolish place to be building my wither killing area. But you know, it is what it is. We'll create a floor, and then we won't care about this place anymore. Right, so this is the wall here. And that's the bottom bit of the floor. Okay. I think I've cleared out everything that I need to clear out. Just need to come down here and destroy some more lava, maybe. There's some lava. Is there any lava over there? I don't know, and I don't really want to go down and fight all those things, so I might just mine this way a little bit. There's lots of fire down here. No wonder I was hearing so much slapping. Just look at all these little annoying buggers. Oh, we'll just leave them be. So they can enjoy their space down there. Their annoying space. What's in this one here? This was the empty one. We'll just chuck all this netherrack in there. We don't need it. And grab more obsidian. Am I under the wall? I am not. The wall is there. Probably want to go that far with the wall, so there's some on the corner. Where's our wall here? This is our wall. Then we do this. And that's probably too far into the corner, but you know, that's fine. This space back here, I believe I said I was filling it up with obsidian anyway. I got all this obsidian from mining an end pillar. Completely just mined one of them away. Which luckily gives you, like, depending on what size pillar that you get. The one that I got gave me 1.5 shulker boxes full of obsidian. And I like having that much obsidian. Of course, we should probably put some lights on the ground to prevent anything from spawning in here. Well, actually, that's sort of pointless because I've still got another 2 layers of obsidian to go. So back to placing obsidian down. I don't like this hole here. That is a weak point in the wall that... In fact, this entire side here is a weak point. I might summon it here and have the rest of this area full of iron golems. And then as I need, sorry, I was just grabbing my slipper that fell off, because I like to be in the house with slippers on instead of shoes. I can summon more iron golems in here, hopefully to my safety. Probably should have kept this at only 2 wide, but you know, it is what it is. At least up there I didn't have to hear any of the slapping sound. This wall here is a major weak point. Well, I suppose not too much of a weak point. It has a very small area of opportunity to get out right here. And it would have to blast its way through that. Okay, we're close enough for one of those gusts to summon. This bit here, though, is a massive weak point. So we'll just fill that full of obsidian. Oh, and there was one missing there. Okay. What's behind all this? There is more bedrock. What I might do is I might put some obsidian there. Create a layer of obsidian in front of this bedrock so it doesn't get back there, because the iron golems will have a... Oh, there was a hole there that I needed to fill up. Limit its movement capabilities. I think this is all looking good. We'll chuck some lights on in here so that we can see our beautiful work, our construction. And then we'll finish putting another couple of rows in. Yeah, that's good. Okay, and back to doing this. We've got the floor now, and then we can start summoning iron golems and preparing our chicken sacrifice. Many chickens will die. Because even if we don't kill the wither, we'll at least get a whole ton of wither roses from it. Of course, I'm really hoping to kill the wither. I'd fight it in a more fair way if this server wasn't so laggy. We'll just fill that bit in. Excellent. Okay. And one more floor here. One more layer, I mean. I can hear a pigman down there somewhere. So a lot of things are summoning in these... spawning in these caves. Some of which I wish wasn't spawning, but luckily I don't have to deal with them. Don't know how many times ghasts have killed me when I didn't want it. Okay, we have completed the main structure of our killing section. The only problem that we have with it is this corner here. But as long as the wither is summoned over here and we keep it there, it should be fine. In fact, this doorway here is probably another major weak point. We might just fill that up there. We will... create the entry point over here instead. Yeah. So we'll just mine some of this obsidian away here. Create the staircase out of crying obsidian. That way I can tell where I need to go. And then we'll just clear out some of this excess obsidian that we have. Hopefully it doesn't try and fly this way, because that would be a pain. I just bind it away and I'm filling this area up back with it. That was completely pointless of me. Oh, that ghast sounds so sad that I'm not playing with it. You know what? That's probably good enough. We'll chuck this in there. We'll grab some more crying obsidian to create a little footpath here. Just to remind us that this is the entry point to this place. And yeah. Now to prep. So, we need these. We need our eggs. Where's our eggs? Block of gold, eggs. Here we go. Grab the egg box. We'll take it with us. Hopefully we can get enough chickens in here that I'll be happy. We'll just do that. I think that's enough room to summon it, hopefully. And then we'll put a small little gate here. There we go. Brilliant. And we'll put our egg box down. Grab some eggs out. We'll keep this. We'll put that there. Time to summon chickens. Luckily, chickens don't take damage from eggs, so while they do go red because they're being hit, apparently it's causing them no damage. Because they only have one heart anyway, so if it was doing them damage, it would have killed them. Now, there's always a chance that that doesn't allow us to summon the Wither in that location. But it should work, hopefully. And that should be enough chickens for me to be happy. Oh no, I've got more eggs. That's right. We'll just use all of them up because I disabled my auto chicken cooker to just get eggs. Of course, I only did that for like half an hour, so the amount of eggs I got wasn't a shulker box. But I couldn't be bothered spending more time doing it. But we're getting a good number in there. I just need to remember to run in there and grab them, and I forgot to make a shield. Do I have any wood in my... Oh, that chicken's not in the cage. Oh well. Eventually I'll go and explore the other people's bases as well. We'll just chuck these in here because we don't care about them enough. And we'll go put this chocker box. Actually, we'll take those out and then put the chocker box away. That way they're in there with there. Excellent. We're going to need 3 of those, so we'll leave one behind. We'll put these in the gearbox. So we'll just, boom. Put the gearbox away. Block of gold we don't need. Potions of healing, we'll grab some of those out. Blocks of iron, we'll need those. Milk, we'll need that. We'll need that. We'll keep 1 potion on us. We'll take some of those just in case we need to emergency retreat. We need some blocks. We'll take some of those blocks. I will take back my pickaxe because I forgot that I need it to do this. We don't need the obsidian anymore. More obsidian, we don't need it. What's in this box? Red blocks, don't need them. They can go away. Snow, don't need that. It can go away. Okay, now we need to summon some iron golems. And we need to bring out some of these other things. So, you know what? We might bring out that obsidian box real quick. And grab a couple of stacks of obsidian. Because what I'm thinking is... I build a little box here to guard my shulker boxes. Because I don't want my healing potions and my milks to be destroyed. Because that would be annoying. You know what, we're not going to worry about that, but we do sort of want to be able to get in and out of here. There we go. I think that will make that nice and safe. And we can chuck the rest of the obsidian in there. And then put that away. And then we can summon some shulker boxes. This way we can get our milk and we can get our healing. We're going to take the healing arrows. We won't need them on our bar, so... it'll all be good. We need our golden arrow apples. There we are. That means we don't need our chicken. We'll just keep eating those and hope that it'll keep us alive long enough. We'll throw the excess bricks in there. We'll chuck that into this one here. Oh no, we'll keep it on us for the time being because we've got a lot of summoning that we're going to do. We'll grab some more supplies in a second. I figure we should probably summon some iron golems. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1 stack of those. Because to summon an iron golem, you need to go 1, 2, 3, boom, and then you put a head on it. Yeah, there's not enough gap there for my liking. Oops. Luckily those are easily mineable. So that would be 1, 2 iron golems. What we could do here is 3 along like so. Then we can do a similar thing here where we have 4 along. And we'll just start summoning some good old iron golems here. Oh, we'll just can't place them there. Right, I think of... oh, you poor iron golem. Right, where's my pickaxe? We need you guys to be able to move around because I can't summon you when you're in the way of these blocks. Luckily, since I summon these guys, they don't attack me. We might not be able to get very many iron golems in here. Based on my... we'll just get rid of that baby chicken. Because it's annoying. Yeah. Oh, well, we'll just use this corner here and hope they don't glitch into the wall. They can get through there nicely. We'll just get rid of all these lights. They're going to get in the way of me being able to do stuff. The only lights that we'll keep will be the one there and that one. Yeah. Iron golems. They take up a lot of space. Who knew? Probably should have gotten rid of that block there. Now that I think about it, because the iron golems might glitch into that and kill themselves. There we go. Yes, this place is filling up with iron golems, but they seem to not really care about this spot over here, so we'll continue making them. Oops. Iron golem's getting in the way. Out of my way. Right. There's a lot of iron golems in here now. But, ultimately, not that many iron golems yet. We are only at, what, well, not even that many. Luckily, they're moving away from the spots where I can build them, which is nice. Just need them to move around a little bit more. Thank you, good sirs. Eventually, you will all be active in what you do. And what you do is kill the wither. How many do you think we have? We started with 64, so we should have 20 in here at the moment. Oh, well, actually 19, because one of them killed themselves in the wall. But, you know, now we have 20. Okay, there we go. 21. I need you out of my way, sir. There we go. You got a new friend. Is there any space through here for me to summon any? Nope, I can't place any blocks down there. If I do this, I can get another one. And another one. And another one. Oops. And another one. We still got plenty of space in here. I just need to have enough room to actually build them. So when we get to the point where I don't have anywhere that I can actually construct them without an iron golem getting in my way, that will be when I stop summoning iron golems and we move on to the wither part of the fight. Iron golems. What do you guys think? Do you think that's enough iron golems? I think it's probably enough iron golems. We'll keep some iron on our inventory bar here and some things. And we'll put the rest of it away. We did go through quite a few stacks of it. We'll keep this many in our bar. Just in case. We probably don't need the that. I was very confused for a second there, as I completely forgot what was going on with that. Oh, yeah, I was meant to use the pickaxe. I could just grab the pickaxe, but I'm just going to whack this with my sword. Perfect. Away it goes. Where it's nice and safe. We'll grab some healing potions. Put a few more in our bar, because why not? Don't know why I needed this many arrows of healing, because I've got infinity on my bow. We'll grab some milk. It's going to be very important. And I think we're ready for the fight. Which means I need wither heads. I've got them in my thing already. Excellent, 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 excellent. Take that off the bar for the time being. We'll check our equipment to make sure that it is all good. Looks all good. Okay. We'll run through all these iron giants. It's placed. Excellent. Didn't register for a second. We'll back up for a second while it explodes. And now all the things start fighting. We'll just retreat for a second. As I want to put these wither roses away. That was a good number of wither roses. Okay. And the wither is nearly dead. Perfect. Ouch. We'll just drink some milk. You know, we probably didn't need this many iron giants. A lot of them are going to die just from the residual withering. I think that worked quite well. I didn't actually have to do anything. Oh, poor you. You gave me another rose. Is there any more roses in here? Well, that was fast and anticlimactic, I suppose. I suppose we should prep the place for the next time I'm going to summon the wither, which means I will just put down some fences. We'll chuck those into one of these chests here. We'll just put this all away. This was all unneeded, but in the end. And I'll just write that into chat and see if anyone actually responds. Yeah. We got one block of obsidian. We'll just grab these pickaxes here. Put these away. We don't need them. Yeah. So, we got a star. Boom. We might as well go back to base and... Oh, that's right. I was going to build the little fence area. A lot of these little chickens managed to escape their deaths. Oh, it's already in my bar. Brilliant. Did anyone actually reply to that? No. Well, I sort of want all you guys to move away from this area because this is where I want to build my fence. So if you guys could just, you know, back up a little. Back up, back up, back up. Might start the fence there and just get you to back that way. Excellent, excellent. Let's just get you lot out of here. Are you not able to move, sir? No, you're all trying to get into that corner. They love that corner. So maybe that's not where the wither's going to go this time. The wither's going to go there. Next time we summon it, I will summon it there. We'll just free up some of the space. We might build it against that bit of the wall. I also need to see where I've got a hole that needs to be fixed. Because I've got one piece of obsidian, which means something got blown up. And I don't know where. Somewhere in there, there is a piece of obsidian missing. Ultimately, I might summon the wither at this section. Because all the iron golems seem to be loving that section. I could grab some leads and just... Nope, that's not where it went. It's hard to tell when it's so dark. Ah, that's where it went. Excellent. Okay. If I summoned it in... Nah. We're not going to worry about it. We'll worry about it when I have more skulls. Can't really do anything if I don't have the skulls to do it with. So let's go back to base. I think that was a great success. Don't really want to use the golden apples to feed my hunger there. We'll just we'll take some chicken. And we'll go build the world's first what's it called? Beacon. That's what it's called. Beacons. Build the world's first beacon. We just have to go the very slow, long process of running down this hallway for 7 minutes or so. Wow, 2 hours. We managed to do it within the time limit that I wanted. It was very anticlimactic. I didn't actually get to hit the wither whatsoever. But all the iron golems just murderized that thing quite quickly. It had nowhere to run to. That chamber space was just the perfect decision. Next time, I'm not sure if I'll take chickens with me. I might, because, you know, wither roses are a good thing to have. I might create a special shulker box to go on my end chest where I keep all my precious, difficult to get blocks that I don't want people nicking. Because that is annoying. Yes. And after we build the thing, I might go and have something to eat. Yeah. We'll probably build a small beacon, because I actually plan to put it down under the ground, because one of the plans I've ultimately got is I'm going to hollow out the entire island, and putting the mining thing on is... it'll be good. So we'll build a small beacon out of... what should we build it out of? We'll build it out of iron. We got plenty of iron on us. In fact, we got it in our inventory. Boom. We'll just keep running here. And I think next time I'm going to work on the Guardian farm a little bit. No, not the Guardian farm. We'll continue with the island base. I'll build the ruined temple that the beacon's going to come out of. So it'll be underground. The beacon will come out of the ground in the middle of the ruined temple. We'll have pillars around, some of them knocked over, some of them not. We'll have vegetation, flowers, poking up through the quartz blocks, as I'll put quartz blocks in there. It'll be superb. It'll be great. I'm picturing it in my head, and it's going to be awesome. I'm going to use some quartz stairs to we'll just help this guy out here like we did last time. To waterlog them so that it'll have little pools of water just running everywhere, maybe a couple of fountains. And we'll put ourselves back on running speed there. If I jumped, this would go a lot faster. My mouse, I just want to leave my mouse alone there. But sometimes the cable gets caught. Because any true gamer knows you play with a cabled mouse. Better response time. Less chance that the batteries just start going flat in the middle of game. And that's one of the worst things you could ever happen while playing. Which reminds me, I need to replace the batteries on my work mouse. Halfway back. Dum 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 dum. What else should I do? One of the things I'm going to do is I'm going to build a conduit at the Guardian Farm space just to make it easier while setting everything up. And I'm wondering if you put the conduit inside the water monument, if that would actually activate it. I'm not sure what the requirements are for activating a conduit. I know bigger equals more blocks away, but what size would I really need? Because 32 blocks is the small one, where it is 3 by 3 by 3. I think it's 3 by 3 by 3. Yes. No. Maybe. I don't know. No. That would be the inside of it, so it'd be 5 by 5 by 5. Yes, that sounds correct. So that's the small one. And you need a space. So if you build a larger box around it, would that create... it would create a bigger field. But if I just place it in the middle of a room in the Ocean Temple, would that work? Would that ultimately allow it to make it so I could breathe underwater and so forth? These are all questions I don't know. And we'll find out in a couple of episodes. But next episode is definitely Ruin Portal. But that won't be tomorrow, as I will play Orcs Must Die tomorrow. Orcs Must Die 3. It'll probably be my Monday. I'll probably do that. And then we'll probably do an episode in Minecraft in my old world. Which will be similar to this one at some point. Oh look, we should kill this guy to put him out of his misery. I just swing my sword at those things non-stop because they're a pain to try and hit accurately, especially on server. Yeah, there's some builds that I want to finish up in my solo world and expand and do some other stuff. I stood here and just bind circular, which creates a nice circle shape. There we go, we managed to actually get down. Oh man, this takes forever. If only we could have elevators. I suppose a down elevator is pretty quick. You just dig a hole and fall down it. But, you know, I don't think people would be very happy if you just dig a hole straight down. And at some point I'm going to extend this glass tunnel all the way to the blaze spawner. I'm just going to dig right through the fort there at this height and connect it up to some places so that I can fight withers without having to get lost, which was a pain. I might go through the fortress just putting down slabs at some point to stop things from spawning so that we can create some spawn areas. And it's raining. Only in game though, not in real life. Which means there'll probably be 2 more episodes on the server where I use the same base thumbnail. And once the temple is upgraded, then I put the a new thumbnail in for that. We'll grab our egg shulker. Actually, let's upgrade this beacon. What do we need to upgrade a beacon? We need glass. We need obsidian. We have both of those things. We have an obsidian box. The obby box. We need 3. 1, 2, 3. We'll take those out of that box because they don't belong in there. And we'll chuck the obby box back into here. And yeah, I need to put another shulker box in here. I was trying to color code the boxes to not much not much success because I don't like the color choices. Anyway, we'll do that, and that furnace will keep this place lit up. But I might chuck some torches in here because I think it's allowing monsters to be summoned in my base. And we need glass, which is in any one of these boxes somewhere. There we go. And boom, we have the first beacon of this world. And we'll place this beacon down. We need 1 block of something to set the beacon to be active. So we'll take 1 block of iron. Well, what? Not 1 block. 1 bar of iron. And where should we put it? We'll build it right here for the time being. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops. I'm not sure if 5 is the correct size. I think you technically want like 7. So this isn't going to be the largest one because I need to make space for it. But for the time being, this will do. And we chuck that in there, and we set it to... is this not going to work? Do I need Silk Touch on this? This is not the Silk Touch one. I don't remember if I need Silk Touch or not Silk Touch, so we'll just come over here and grab our gearbox. And grab our Silk Touch one, and then we'll chuck that back in there. Eventually that box of gear is going to have more stuff in it. So I think... Oh yeah, that is difficult. There we go. We had to put it on that layer. We'll do this and kind of combat. So we'll have speed at the moment. And away it goes. We've now got speed. How far away do we have speed? So speed starts running out somewhere. Probably about here. So it's not got the greatest diameter at the moment. We need to extend it down. And we want it to get to there. Right now it is only at that level. Which is 5, so that's 7, and that last one would be 9. So we need to make a really big one of these down underground. And I need to figure out where it is that I'm actually going to do that. In fact, we might change that from that to haste. And then I'll dig downwards at some point. I don't know if the ore also has a limit on downwards, on the vertical, but it should be fine. And then we got plenty of wither roses to use for decorations or other things. Oh well. I think that was a successful episode. Yeah. We got a beacon, we put it in. Everything's good. Excellent. And next time I play Minecraft, I will make a ruined portal here. I have got a lot of trading to do with the piglins to get enough quartz. but they should be fine. I got lots of shulker boxes to fill up full of all the junk that they give me. And yeah, I didn't need any of these healing arrows that I had that aren't currently in my inventory at the moment. Oh, hello Iron Golem that I summoned as a test. I should destroy your test frame. There we go. And so join me tomorrow as I play Orcs Must Die 3. And I'll probably play that tomorrow. Oh wait, no, tomorrow is Monday. Today's Sunday. Yeah, join me tomorrow for Orcs Must Die 3. And then the day after I'll probably play a little bit of Minecraft. We'll build the temple here maybe. And how did that block escape my wrath? There we go. And then I'll take the day after that off, and after that, I'm sounding like a small child saying "and" all the time. Oh well, an Enderman's enjoying the rain somewhere. So, have a good night, everybody, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Adios. Well, let's go to the end screen first. Ending. Excellent.